What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rob, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from Baltimore. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Set up. Ready. Ready, set up. Set up.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. Set up. 180. Ready, shot. You. Ready, set up.
Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Change it. Set up.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, middle. Yo.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, middle. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Jackson trying to get on second down. Throws caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Come on, set. 22, 32, blaster. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Hut.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Brings up second and 10 at their 48-yard.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They start out second and 10.
Red 38. Needle blue. Black ultra.
We're going play action. Young. He's going deep. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. We'll mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll get it.
Fake ass shit.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown,
Fuck
Detroit.
up, boy.
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. The second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Finds a defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Travis Jones there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll run. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Getting himself up there after picking up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Moving left. He'll run again. And he's out of bounds with the first down. The fake spike worked. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll try to throw here with Jackson. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And he's in! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Goff. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a 25 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the
Now they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. That one just kept getting worse.
This shit foo-foo.
They bring him down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And this will be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yo. Hey, Alpha, shot. What? Hey, shot. Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Forced out wide. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd down, Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit. returning it for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Now, Goff.
At this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down, Lions.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort.
That is caught. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the 3rd quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 20.
Game block, no fucking block.
To start this drive.
27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Backs to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will score again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
35. Lions 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shut up!
They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Lions called their first timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Here comes 3rd and 6. Pistol gives to Henry. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Now Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to take over here.
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. The way the pieces are setting beside. jump around the thief, I said, that was all about the jump around the thief in the night.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit, before I sat down. Still Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. From the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
to make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. it up, the sun is up. So wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this do it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain to see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and then honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. There's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard in a hand. You know you better than that.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. Forced out left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Jackson now to throw on first down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
Another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
Back to throw, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Third and 1.
Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
13.
Now Jackson on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on that.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. Derrick Henry. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, middle.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action now. Jackson pushed out to his left. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
On 1st and 10, Jackson escaping to his left. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
He's going to keep it himself, and he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they begin with 3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kyle Van Noy. He gets in there and drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
4th down. Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Malachi starts there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Jackson looking to throw. This throw is taken in by Flowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson up top again.
Coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle form, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Ravens 8.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion goes Likely. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Stealing my tone, stealing the chops like the that I'm on. I might go Vince and skeleton bone. You know what like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom, I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These are watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I can feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill. She stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I'm holding my cause I heard these little out here when we start earning, they be like, give me. When they start turning, just like they Timmy. What y'all mad at me for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we about to rage. Yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. 17 drop when I step in the room. Damn, watch it, I know that wasn't cool. We don't go, we don't go, we don't go, we don't go.
finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
It's hot! Hot! Ready! It's hot! It's hot!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
They got to run the toe-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of his 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
It's not. You. Oh.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force him to
dumbass game, lagging and shit.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 now from the 46. They run it Saquon Barkley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget
Oh
about the
no,
big play.
what the fuck I just did.
Focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
4th down, it's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. Then knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. And he sails that one over the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They'll go. Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Motioning one of the tight ends. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. The play fake now hurts to throw. This is complete downfield to Smith. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They go 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Working quickly here.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. First down, and they go right back to it. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lamar back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now they have 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That is not easy to do. That down the distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Hey, report! Report!
1st and goal.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Forward.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Shut up! Shut up!
Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Jackson to throw it. That one connects. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran by the lux messer up the highest metric.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, 70.
Hurts now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver at that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He can run it. First down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And that one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, well, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is. We're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Barkley again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Now Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way.
Fucking game lag, and I can't even run out of bounds.
39 yards.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Offensive line fast. This is Henry on 2nd. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st down, Jackson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
One little 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's a gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
And how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. No good.
Man, what the fuck is that? Where the ball even at?
Nothing but a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down, around with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Back to throw, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. They're going to play action. Here's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And let's go. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 75 yards.
Miami.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
73.
From the red zone now. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles celebrate